We'll tune in and see how that goes. I think that'll be very clear now. Not too ambiguous, and let's focus on some other duels around the map. Benji and Savage, another fight. Last time didn't go super well. This time, look, my aim, just like last time, actually gets completely deleted by Savage. Deja vu.
Still need to refarm a little bit of wood, but it's going to be the house. They're playing this very cautiously. There's 2 opportunities there for people on the coastal side who haven't felt the wrath of Noah Riley and Vidil. They box up there.
I'm actually, this is so weird. Why am I worried? I'm looking like a break of pattern. You've been mentioning it a little bit over and over again, but they're not looking like the same confident, we're in your face Vidil Noah Riley. Every time we saw any duo in this tournament get slightly passive, it was trouble. Cammy and Paco have had that game after game after game. No difference in game number 6. They're getting focused. It's metal walls, but they can't build up fast enough. Is it just a reload that stops things? Or is the pressure gone? Pressure's gone for now, but look at the cost. Minis, bigs, HP, showing weakness in position.
They weren't really in contention. Their first 3 games, maybe in the top 20. So they've been slowly rising. Savage and Benji have been sitting around the same spot that they always have. As we look at in the bottom left, sorry.
That was a replay of Marine getting some elims, saving Jasper, and Marine, Savage, and Benji are neck and neck. A 6-point difference. Both also having elims. So these picks here are really important for this duo. And Marine clutching out and saving Jasper is so much more important to not only beat Savage and Benji, but maybe even make it to the top 3. Here's a big pick onto Letwick. He goes down. And now Benji's activated, but it's so messy. Trees everywhere. I don't think Savage is... Actually, even might just be in George of the Jungle right now, finding his way all the way down towards this elim. He gets it. Crash pads there. He might be able to channel that sniper too. It's looking good, but Balla, look at this side of the map. Look at all the duos. It is getting so congested.
And while the convention might be, this tree is actually not here, just for reference. People will also pay for it. Look at Seti and Teek's position too. They're up on height, basically opposite sides of Holly Hedges against the deal in Noah Riley. Thankfully here, we do have some mobility. Benji though, gonna be trying to push. Yes, he gets the impact. They're already up to 4 elims, and they're not stopping. We've seen Savage and Benji pull off some crazy things in final games over and over and over. And there's another one, 5 elims now. Still has to make it forward though, and that is a big wall. A massive wall of enemies in front of them that they have to find some way to get over top.
All these enemies are just slightly below them in the standings. Milan Chapik's 13th, Benji Savage 6th, Clement Nakaz 9th. All trying to stop them behind that wall, way past it. We have in safety Kura and Bat Sniper staying low ground all by themselves. Above this wall, we have Paco and Cammy. So our top trios, this kind of island that we have with the top 3, are in safety. They're in their own game. But inside, between the 4th place, I think all the way down to 30th, everyone's box to box, and every shot matters.
It's a war zone between basically 2nd and 5th. We're getting close to that top 25. No, they haven't taken that first fight, like you've been mentioning, the checklist for Fadil and O'Reilly. But top 25, if they don't go down soon, it's basically wraps on anybody, specifically Paco and Cammy, to catch up. It is a fight here against Seventor and Link. They haven't been having the best of days, but once again, they're getting sprayed, and another snipe right through the cracks from Zandy. We'll finish that off. Link and Seventor will get the spoils.
One step closer for Savage, one step closer for Marine, with Paco and Cammy down, Slicks down 2. They push them even further down to the bottom 50. Savage gets the body 2, that's huge for the refresh. Topping back off on Brick, 150 max capped. And 5th zone is about to lock in 2 seconds. C1S is still there up top. It is max zone for Savage and Benji again.
I was telling you, man, we got new kings of marketability, and it's Noah Riley and Reason. They've got zone once again, and potentially now could go on to basically ride for free to the end of this tournament in first place. And Lex and Nate also there, and their next squeeze too. Rising through. I love this shot right now that we get an opportunity to see Kura and Bad Sniper max distance zone 2 all the way down south. Benji and Savage still fighting. They're now up to 8 elims. Like, this is starting to get a little scary for everybody if they start to feel it.
And 2 teams who already had that zone you mentioned, Alex Nate, You mentioned Hen and X Squeeze. They're also tied. It's close to 128, 126. Both center zone. Both fighting for control to get top 5. Vidil and Noah Riley, though, they turn on the gas, not only with that fire trap above them, but with the shot sight line. Straight down over to Snazy and Robabs, who are right below. If Snazy and Robabs go down, Savage and Benji have a clear path straight to the top 3. There will be no more teams ahead of them, other than Vidil and Noah Riley and Kura and Bad Sniper.
So is it actually gonna connect here? Vidil and Noah Riley still playing so aggressively. Oh, it's Nate and Andalex up on height. Savage and Benji have all of a sudden gotten a nice position, actually, to maybe challenge that. They're throwing crash pads over to knock maybe Andalex or Nate off the top. But you're right, Hen and X-Squeeze so close to them. Savage has actually found himself Marine up on top of him. But Vidil continues to pressure against Snazy. Yes, he's low HP. Yes, the fire down connect. But there's another one in. Another one in the box. Vidil is so low HP. Vidil. He's got the heals off now, but that worked out. What they didn't end up getting was the refresh there, but he's still at max materials.
And in that fight on the other side of the map, Savage got split from Benji. He has to work all the way up. Has a few more minis left. This might be Benji's build all the way up top. They might have ultimate height right now. Nate and Andalex might have the best position, though, overall to move. We'll see what happens. Wakey and Kinzel are still here, too. For the top 15, it could go any which way. For the number 1 slot, it looks like Vidil and Noah Riley might be able to do it.
Going back down south through old Holly Hedges right now, through the gas station and further beyond. Mr. Savage and Benji have had height. They've taken it. They still have a lot of builds to hold on to it too, but you know Vidil and Noah Riley are ready with their shockwaves, ready to overtake height, ready to stay at the top of the leaderboard right now. It looks almost like there's no chance for anybody else. They've already got the 5 placement points, and pretty much their biggest threats are out. Teak and Steady fly into zone, and once again, another of the contenders not having the best of times.
They're still ahead of Benji and Savage, the last duo they need to take down before they challenge Kura and Bad Sniper for that 2nd place slot. Vidil and Noah Riley, though, a completely different game we're seeing. It's low ground. It's dirty. It's box to box. They're looking for shots still. Savage, though, meanwhile, on height, is still focusing down Savid, who made it off of spawn. Hen and X-Squeeze are way far ahead of the zone. Nate and Andalex, still alive, are trying to get rid of them, too. It's 3 different stories happening at the same time. Here's Seventor getting beamed down from Savage. Bills will not save you. A double bounce, a mid-air shot. Zynie gets tagged through. Savage is completely dynamic with his whole kit connecting over and over. Seventor finally eliminated. Benji, oh, I got another pick on a Kaizen. Savage looks like there's 2 people in one body. He's looking in 360 degrees, and you can't count out Benji either. Still popping off. They're controlling height from 2 different angles so perfectly.
But the issue for everybody else right now, Vidil and O'Reilly still alive, and the only big threat to them at the beginning of this game was Kura and Bad Sniper. Since they're alive at this time right now, I'm basically ready to call it for them. But still, Mr. Savage and Benji rising in the leaderboard. Every elim that they're getting is completely bringing them up. 261 points right now. 251 was where Kura and Bad Sniper started at the beginning of this game. They could overtake them.
Teak and Steady are still alive, though. The barrier for Mr. Savage and Benji. Do they have enough elims to overtake Teak and Steady? That's the question. Down below, Noah Riley is knocked. He's out. He's down. Kura is still alive. Well, this means Vidil can push it farther, go faster. He's still full HP. Savage and Benji are all the way on height, still beaming down. Steady and Teak are still alive. Vidil is by himself, attracting so much attention, but still winning every fight that he's a part of. Podesai getting elims in the feed. Milan picks up a few as well. Is Vidil still alive? Yes, he's fighting Kura. First is fighting second right now. Teak is still alive, though. It's still going forward. Everyone is based up. They're scared. No one wants to peek out and get headshot, get dominated by Benji and Savage. But Benji falls down. Teak goes up. A bouncer to catch back up. Teak is still alive by a thread. Vidil is nowhere to be seen right now. First place has been taken. Now we'll see if that is enough after this game. Savage and Benji are still shooting down forward. They're looking to take over. Teak and Seti are gone. Have they got enough elims to make it to second? Kura is still alive. He's still trying to clutch. This is a fight for second place for Benji and Savage.
Still an opportunity for Kura to go through. He's clutching by himself, trying to hold on, but Savage and Benji are on an onslaught. They've taken out so many. Podesai now down. Kura holding on against two. It's Milan and Chapix, game one winners. But Mr. Savage and Benji are the one on height. They get the advantage of this, and we're the final zone. Milan goes, oh, actually, no, Kura's out. So Benji, Fishy, and Savage right now, with the elims that they have, are taking second place and continuing forward. Now they're going to start to pinch down on Milan and Chapix. It's a 2v2.
It's looking like a classic duos fight on the low ground. We're seeing this in the end game. 2-pump shot down. Milan gets clapped in an instant. And after that, Benji is looking for the final 1v1 showdown shot. He has the advantage. He makes the builds. One tick, though. The zone is counting down. There's 10 seconds. He finds the shot. No, he finds the position. And Chapix is taken out with 303 points. Benji, Fishy, and Savage must have clutched second. But it's Vidil and Noah Riley that win out the day.
And it, you can see right up there, 352 points. No one even coming close. But on that note of close, Kura and Bad Sniper beat out Benji, Fishy, and Mr. Savage by 1 point for second place there. Seti and Teek's going to be holding out fourth place, and Milan and Chapix in fifth.